Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher. Hey, guys.
Guys, I just want you to know that you have lost my husband. I've been sitting here waiting for 20 minutes and not being distracted by kids or life. This is the most silence we've had and experienced, and we've appreciated your show, but you've also lost him.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
He has gotten a unicorn head that he wanted to bring onto your show. My daughter's guitar. I don't know what is happening today. I'm so sorry for whatever.
I thought the unicorn would make a great appearance on the show.
No.
All right, fine.
Don't worry. We were lost before Ashton was lost. I mean, that's adorable.
Yeah. So what kind of voice does the unicorn make, Ashton?
Everybody.
Now, obviously, the two of you are at home. I only know that indicator because you have a unicorn stick there. How has it been going together?
Great.
That's great.
It's great.
It's all good. We're really lucky. I mean, like we talk about this a lot. Like being in a position in life where
we can work from home.
We can work from home. We can afford to not have to go to work. We're just really, really lucky, and I think like our appreciation for that, grows every single day, and also our appreciation for the folks who have to continue to go to work during this and like risking their lives to to be on the front lines of this effort. Like I think we're just like madly appreciative of our circumstances.
Yeah, and we like each other.
Yeah.
That's
Are you
important.
both the same tempo, or is one of you a different tempo than the other? How does that work?
Ryan, do you think that we're the same tempo, having known us a little bit, right? Like, let's just go with a tiny little bit.
I think you're upbeat tempo. I think you're more of a fast song.
Me? Oh, I'm like yes.
You're like a salsa.
Sure. I'm a fast song. Let's just put it nicely. And he's like the calming force in my life, where every time that I veer off. Listen, in this pandemic, I have killed us all off, and we've all had corona in my mind, and I just go to the worst possible place, and so he's very level-headed.
I mean, I did talk about building a security bunker in our home last night, so I mean, there are times where you bring me back down.
Here's why I think that this works is because I think you find my neuroses fun and funny and non-judgmental, and I think that that's what makes this work.
It's called love. I love you.
I know, and I'm really grateful for it because I Lysoled the house. I practically Lysoled the food. Like, I've gone crazy. Guys.
You two have known each other since you were teenagers, essentially. What have you learned about each other in quarantine that you did not know before now?
Interesting.
So we'll tell you, your producer asked us this. We had nothing. We had a moment of silence of realizing that it's really hard to learn something about each other 20 years into a friendship. But the one thing that I can say is my husband's a really good teacher. So we're, homeschooling our kids now.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And we're piggybacking on the school's Zoom sessions and then extending it. And I have learned about myself. I am not a good teacher. And I clearly don't have that skill set. And but my husband's fantastic at it. So I will say that that's something that I think that I learned about you.
Aww.
Although you're very good at explaining things. So I guess that's pretty.
I'm really struggling with this because I feel like I know you so well, but I'll say one thing that I realized that you're even better at than I already thought that you were, which is
just give you so many things.
No. I'm a focus on one thing at a time kind of person. Like, I can only have like one drawer open at a time in life. Like, if I'm working, it's the work drawer and that's what's open and that's it. And I'm in that drawer. Mila can have 12 drawers open at the same time and somehow manage the whole thing. Like, I have to go to like a closet to get my work done so that the kids aren't like zooming through. And she can like have like literally like teaching the kid how to ride a bike while cooking while on a producer call at the same time and somehow pull it all off. And I don't know how you do that. Like, it's even more amazing than I thought it was.
I'm not saying I do it well. I'm just simply doing it.
Kelly can do that. Kelly can have all the drawers out and manage the entire closet with every drawer and every cabinet open simultaneously very well. Let's take a quick break and come back with Mila and Ashton, talk about what they're doing in this moment, raising a lot of money. And it's kind of fun. We'll tell you about that after the break. Live is partnered with Zelle for the hero of the day. It's easy to send money to friends and family in need. If already enrolled in Zelle, they receive money directly into their bank account, typically in minutes. Zelle is available in your banking app.
I smoked and I have COPD. My children are really worried. My tip is send your kids a text. It may be the last time that you do.
You can quit.
Updates or visit nyc.gov/coronavirus. Later today, The View from Home is live and all new with an Academy Award winner you know isn't afraid to share his view. Sean Penn. What's he doing now in this pandemic to help people get tested? Don't miss The View on ABC.
$0 or $20. That's how low your monthly premium will be if you qualify for the Essential Plan through New York State of Health from Fidelis Care. Now offering dental and vision coverage. Call 1-888-FIDELIS, TTY 711, or visit fideliscare.org.
Back with Ashton and Mila from home. So the two of you came up with a really fun and creative idea to pay it forward in this time. Tell us about quarantine or quarantine wine.
Tell them about your idea.
It's not my idea.
It is your idea.
Okay. So we're all in quarantine, and so we started doing these like Zoom dates with our friends, and we would have like dinner together or have drinks together. And I found that we all kind of gathered around virtually over the same thing, which is either food or drinking. Not to encourage morning drinking or anything, but so that was happening, and then also simultaneously.
What do you think is in this cup?
How we get through the day. No, that's not funny. Okay, so then our friends started calling us, and we're like, hey, we're just people we knew. We're like, hey, we want to donate. Can you give us any advice on where to donate? We're privately been donating. And I've said this before, I selfishly feel really good about myself when I give, right? Like, for whatever reason, I get like a boost of like feel good vibes. So anyways, so I was like, why don't we just put the two together? And instead of giving people 6 or 7 different directions to go to, we vetted a bunch of charities, and we were like, why don't we start something where people can feel good donating $50 to a cause, knowing that 100% of that $50 we will distribute to these 4 charities. We'll cover like the shipping and the bottling and the cost of everything. And then, and so we called our friends at Knocking Point, who are really great and quick and brilliant at doing something like this. And the community got together, and we kind of just got pushed up the ladder, knowing that it was for charities, knowing that it was for COVID relief. And within 3 weeks, we got the label approved, we got the wine approved, we got the bottles approved, and then we're shipping out yesterday, Monday. And so the idea behind it is you buy two bottles for $50. Well, 100% of the profits go to the 4 or 5 charities that we listed on the website that we vetted, that we know that all the money goes to the right place. You can feel really good knowing that your money goes somewhere, and you get something in return during this time. And you can share it on social media. You can hashtag quarantine wine, which I know is very important to do.
And how many cases have you sold so far?
Oh, well, this is what's crazy. So
7,500 as of now.
But we bought originally 2,000 cases because we were like, let's just do this. We'll feel really like people can feel. We didn't think that people were going to gravitate towards this. We didn't do anything. We put out a video on his Twitter or Instagram or whatever.
This is, by the way, this is how educated my wife is on social media. She calls TikTok the Tic Tac.
All right.
So it's like when she's not pretending when she's like, what was it, like the Twitter or the Instagram?
The Twitter. No, it's great. You guys have raised a lot of money with this. It's such a creative idea. So for information on quarantine or quarantine, is it quarantine wine? Quarantine wine. It's available online at officialquarantinewine.com right now. There it is. Put what you want on the label. And great to see you guys.
Thanks for having
Thanks,
see you
guys.
later.
Stay